Hey, partner. I'm happy to say that with your help, the case of the stolen knickknacks is officially closed, and X has returned all the items to their rightful owners. The bird came by to tell me it's all a big misunderstanding. At least, that's what I think it said. All's well that ends well, I guess. Nothing matters more than that. Take her easy, builder. Thanks again for the help.
Shiny! Shiny! Good birdie!
Oh, well, if it isn't... This was Mason's first day as a builder here. One of the cheeriest folk you could have known. Back then, anyhow. Your friend reminded me of him, Mian. Always the first on the scene to lend a hand. And I'd almost forgotten about those two. Email and Lou. That woman there with the glasses, and that fellow wearing a suit next to Theodore. They took over running the town at the height of the relic rush. Lou believed with development, Sandrock would figure out ways to overcome its environmental drawbacks. So he did everything he could to push for progress. Sadly, he was mistaken. With all those big machines coming in, along with more and more mouths to feed, the water dried up, and that was the end of it. In his later years, he tried to find a way to keep what was left afloat, but it was too late. He left office a broken man. Same thing happened to Email. For nearly 40 years they fought for this town. But we all have our limits, I suppose. Now, no one in this photo is here anymore. But We have new hope in this town now. We've learned from our past, learned from our mistakes. Sacrifices are sometimes necessary to make progress. Let us hope that the last of our sacrifices have been made. Thank you for finding this. I think there are only a few more. I must say I'm astounded at how fortunate we've been. I hardly expected to see any again. Let me know if any more turn up. And thank you.
There was a brief chapter of Sandrock history when a bunch of weird, mustachioed golden AI robots from the old world fell out of the sky and started terrorizing people in the desert. Researchers at the time identified them as helper AI that had once worked in the space stations up in the sky. But they must have hit their heads or something, because when they landed here, they just started robbing people non-stop. It's theorized that something about their AI logic programming made them somehow arrive at the conclusion that the best way to fulfill their purpose, whatever that might be, was to steal things from people. Whatever the case, they were relentless. Their metal bodies were tough, and they'd rarely miss with a shooting iron. So, whenever they came your way, your best bet was to just give up and hand over your goods. One day, they disappeared, just as mysteriously as they'd arrived. This was years ago, but who knows? They could still be out there.
technology.
Yeehaw! Hey, this looks pretty good. You sure you didn't nab it from some highfalutin pro shop? Gosh, I feel all the rain clouds being chased away. I can't wait to get back out on the trail and try this thing out.
Let's do our part to help rebuild the natural world.
Here's your pay as promised. Be seeing ya.
What's the plan today? I'm open to anything. Lead the way. Ooh, that was a close one. But you didn't look worried at all. You've got good control. I'm impressed. Thanks. I love it. I'm not used to being a customer here. Why don't you help me out? And you really know me well, huh? These are all some of my favorites. Come on, try this one. I reckon you're gonna love it. I'm always looking for that next big thing in the gourmet world. And you know, being a chef isn't just about getting that piece of paper in my office. Most of the time, I can take one bite of a dish and tell you everything that's in it. So, if we're ever gonna try different foods, let's try to keep it at least a B+, eh? I thought I was good at taking people out. But you really know how to show others you care. I'm glad we had this time to spend together.